Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to be exploring the once abandoned and neglected Central City Cemetery, which is deemed to be one of the most haunted places in Colorado. So I was here about 5 years ago walking around. It was in the summertime during the day, and I have to say I got chills and I got a little creeped out. And I've been to many cemeteries and never felt that way. So I'm back here today to show you guys because I think it's a really cool cemetery to check out, and it also has beautiful views. So we're going to be walking through here, and I'm going to point out some of the ghost stories and a few of the graves and probably get creeped out. So thanks for joining me. And you can see here the gates for Central City Cemetery. So Central City, which is about 35 miles west of Denver, with an elevation of about 8,900 feet, here at the cemetery. So Central City is a historic mining settlement that was founded in 1859 during the Pikes Peak Gold Rush and came to be known as the richest square mile on Earth. As a kid, I used to visit downtown Central City, and me and my family used to walk around and look at all the cute small shops, including the ice cream and candy shop, of course. It was a struggling and dying tourist town, so in 1990, Colorado voters approved the town to have casinos. And these are where the only casinos are in the state. Aww. This looks like a little boy who died, 6 years old, in 1870. There's a little car and pumpkin for him. Looks like his headstone just kind of leaning up against the street here. Looks like we might have a veteran over here. There's some flags and rocks and coins. So, the first gravesite was dug shortly after the Gold Rush period in 1884, and the last grave dug in 1913. It contains 17 families and groups, split between 26 cemeteries. The Central City Cemetery is home to countless fraternal orders, secret societies, and religious sects. Some of the most well-known are the Central City Mason Cemetery, the Catholic Cemetery, Independent Order of the Oddfellows Cemetery, and the Knights of Pythias Cemetery. All are subplots here at the Central City Cemetery. That is a interesting marker there. It's like just etched into the wood. But what's kind of cool about the cemetery, you see, it's just kind of a whole bunch of graves between aspen trees. So in the summertime, it is definitely beautiful with the full-grown aspens and all the growth. So I'm kind of excited to check it out during the fall this time. Aww. And these grave markers look very old. You can no longer read them, but it looks like there's a little teddy bear there. It must have been a child. Yeah, so there's just a whole bunch of kind of scattered graves throughout the trees in this part of the cemetery. There's no real order, so and I think I heard that the city is now maintaining it, although this part has, you know, is just kind of natural with trails by itself, so it's a lot different from the other parts of the cemetery, which we'll see later. That one says 2021, so that looks like a newer one, so I don't know. This is 2021, so I don't know if it's maybe just ashes or maybe because they had this family pot already. I'm not sure. Everyone says the last burial was 1913. But I see a 2021 marker there, so don't know. This looks like a little family plot. Pick up this path. I feel like you could easily get lost in here. Yeah, there are just a whole bunch of little pathways here. Let's see, there's one up here. Let's see if there's any more up this way. It is beautiful with all the aspen trees and mountains. I think there's a few more up here. Looks like a little cross there under that bush. Here's a few plots up here. It's hard to read. It looks like there's a few unmarked headstones down here. And it looks like there's a few up this way.
Shoot, did you get me?
know. I do have my mom here with me today because I didn't want to be alone. Like I said last time, I did get a little creeped out. I just felt like someone was watching me and didn't want me to be here, so I didn't linger around too long last time I was here. There's a headstone. Oh, this looks like a 2-month-old son of John and Maggie Bitzer, born October 16th, 1887, died December 21st, 1887. And there's some teddy bears and a little boat rubber ducky. Oh, that's sad. What's this one? Looks like maybe a headstone came off here. And there's a coins and some bottle caps on that one. I'm gonna go up that way. Let's see if there's anything up here. Yeah, this part is very spread out, so last time I was here, I don't remember if I got this far. Looks like there's some more up this way. But it is a beautiful walk, just with all the scenery. If you can handle the eeriness, it is really cool to come check out. Yeah, looks like there's some up here. Nellie, beloved wife of O.J. Ballard, born at Edinburgh, Scotland, May 10th, 1854, died at Black Hawk, Colorado, November 5th, 1886. As a wife, devoted; as a mother, affectionate; as a friend, ever kind and true. Oh, here's another kid. Died 3 months. Oh, that's heartbreaking. This is interesting. It says, I don't know if you can read that. Unknown man, 1825, 1876. Originally buried in the Old Central City Cemetery, 1876 to 1880. His remains were discovered and reinterred here in 2003. Weird. Yeah, look, there's like Fireball whiskey shots, a pack of smokes, chapstick, Burt's Bees chapstick. It looks like a bunch of bottled beers and some kind of book. Huh. That's an interesting one. Just an unknown man. Alright. I think there's one up this way. Age 34 years old. Says down here, he is one of the 12 miners who died in the Sleepy Hollow mine. He has a pretty cool, interesting headstone there. There's a 33-year-old man. Born in Cornwall, England, in memory of Thomas Carbis. Oh, looks like there's also a book right here too. Don't know what. Looks like it's Kite Runner. There's a little plot here. Husband. Looks like this guy was part of some kind of chapter. Turner order. Oh, and here's another little one. 1 year, 6 months, and 16 days. There's a bunch of little plots over here. And here's a fenced area one. It just looks like Chasdi Ingdahl, 1870 to 1907. It's a very interesting looking headstone. Seems like a pretty big plot. It's fenced off, so I don't know. There's supposed to be other people in there. And that one's pretty hard to read now. One thing I do remember about going to the cemetery is there's actually an abandoned mine up here very close to these graves, so I don't know. They do have it fenced off now. But I remember last time I came here, I don't think this fence was here. But it looks like they do have it fenced off now, which is good. So I don't know if this mine came after or before the cemetery, but it's kind of odd that it's so close. So you have a mine right here, and then there's a few headstones like really close by. Oh, here's another child. Daughter of Francis and Elizabeth McLeod. Died January 4th, 1892, aged 3 years, 7 months, 10 days. There's a lot of children up here. I see one down here that looks like it has a bottle on it, so I'm gonna go check that out. Here's an interesting one. Ellen Waters and R.B. Waters. There's like a brute champagne bottle on top. It is a very cold day today, like 32 degrees. It was supposed to snow, so it's kind of windy. I apologize if you can hear all the wind. But it's actually not too bad in between all these aspens. You can see kind of how high up we are. I think we're gonna walk down and go to the check out the Knights of Pythias one next, so I'll see you over there. Okay, we're gonna check out the Knights of Pythias section now here at the cemetery. So the Knights of Pythias were the first fraternal order to receive a charter from Congress in 1864. The group's bylaws and charter were inspired by a play written by Irish poet John Bannon. The play was a political satire that told the story of Damon and Pythias. The central themes of the play were friendship and loyalty. So new members were provided a sword upon their induction. However, this practice no longer exists. Today there are about 2,000 lodges as well as many cemeteries scattered throughout the country. It looks like a little child. There's a fallen tree. Maybe that one just says mother. It definitely seems a little creepy in here, huh? There's a weird section up here. Looks like a family plot for Mitchell. Hi all, we ended up leaving because it got really windy and snowy, so it was blowing snow. So we decided to come here to a hotel. My mom and I actually booked a room at a hotel casino just down the street to have a little ladies' night anyway. So I decided to go ahead and quit for the day and just start again tomorrow. Looking at the footage from today, it looks like there's a lot of orbs following us around, so you'll have to let me know in the comments below if you think they are orbs. My mom did say at one point near the abandoned mine, she said it felt like someone touched the top of her head, and she first thought it was a tree branch, and she turned around and there was no tree there. So she said she got a little creeped out there because she felt like, you know, someone touched her on the head there. So definitely watch it and let me know what you think if you see any orbs. And then tomorrow I will go to the Catholic cemetery portion and the Freemasons cemetery, where there's some graves there where ghosts visit and stuff, so I'll definitely show you that and talk about the lady in black. So stay tuned tomorrow. See ya. Thanks. Hey guys, so I found the Freemason cemetery. However, from this sign it looks like you need permission from the Freemasons and their families, so we won't be able to get in, unfortunately. You can kind of see there is a grave of John Cameron in there, and twice a year on April 5th and November 1st a lady in black appears to put flowers on his grave, and it is said she wears a black Victorian satin dress, and I guess she just kind of had a crush on him. But he died November 1st, so she comes on November 1st every year to put flowers on his grave. And so a lot of people have camped out here at dusk to see her, and some people have before, and they said they tried to catch her and she flew away into the mountains. So I'm not sure what the significance is of the April 5th day that she also comes. I don't know if that was his birthday. His headstone doesn't say his date of birth, it just says that he died November 1st, and those are one of the days that she visits. So it's just rumored that she really liked him. John was, I guess, a really hot bachelor at the time, and he died young at 23. And I guess a lot of ladies were interested in him, so maybe one day we can get permission to go in there and see it. Unfortunately, today was windier than it was yesterday, and it started snowing again, and it was just miserable and really hard to film. So we'll have to make another trip up to check out the Catholic cemetery section, and then maybe I can also get permission to see the Freemason cemetery as well. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next grave. Thanks.